Hi, I'm Jack Canfield, and I just finished interviewing Tim Ferriss, who's one of the most amazing people I've ever met, for the Inner Circle Club at jackcanfield.com. And Tim has a new book out called The 4-Hour Body, which is, there's more information in that book than I think the entire Encyclopedia Britannica that I had growing up as a kid. And we talked about losing weight and about building strength and about longevity and health and all this stuff. And you've just collected so much powerful information in this book. And one of the things that you talked about was the minimum effective dose. I thought was that so powerful. Can you talk about that a little bit?
So the minimum effective dose was the goal of the whole book. So after we got my dad down from 250 to about 170, looking for the smallest changes that produce the biggest results, whether that's in fat loss, sleep, sex, longevity, you name it. And I'll just give you a few examples. And this is working with NASA scientists, doctors, Olympic athletes. Here's one. So 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. My dad went with that one change from losing an average of 5 pounds of fat per month to almost 18 pounds. That's it. No other changes. 30 grams of protein within 30 minutes of waking up. That could be unflavored whey protein, could be a number of meals. I'll leave it at that. The second is if you feel fatigued when you wake up, if you feel like you're getting insufficient sleep, tossing and turning, 2 tablespoons of almond butter before you go to bed. It's that simple. Doesn't need to be complicated, doesn't need to be hard. Looking for the smallest things that have the biggest results, and that's what the MED is about.
You talked also about the weightlifting. You were looking to create more definition and weight and bulk in your shoulder.
Right.
Talk about that.
So if you have, let's say, a trainer who says, I want you to do 3 sets of 12 or 10 sets of 2, et cetera, you should ask why. And when it turns out, if you look at the science, that, for example, for the shoulder, and I include photographs of Marilyn Monroe doing bench presses to show it's not just for guys. If you did 80 to 120 seconds of tension, so let's say you're holding a dumbbell and you do 5 seconds up, 5 seconds down until you can't lift it anymore. So you go to failure between 80 and 120 seconds, and you do that once per week. For most people, that's going to be enough. You don't need any more.
That really kind of turns a lot of things on the head. You got to do 5 repetitions of 15 each every other day and so on and so forth. Yep. Minimum effective dose. So if you'd like to know what the minimum effective dose that you can put into almost every arena of your life in terms of physical issues like weight loss and weight gain and building up bulk and strength and longevity and so forth, and that's what I love about this. You don't have to kill yourself to do this. This is available to everybody. You've studied with the best scientists, the best research centers, read more research than I think I've ever seen anyone know. If you want that in your life, just come to the Inner Circle Club at jackcanfield.com and you can watch the entire interview that I just did with Tim Ferriss. I want you to come there and take your life to the new level. And this is about physical dynamic energy and strength and power and living a long time. You deserve that. I want you to have it. So come join us at the Inner Circle Club at jackcanfield.com.